Kal Halayim La Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahara Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there, teaching the truth and sincerity in the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. If you're in the struggle. So I got highlighted Proverbs 20 and 13. Love not sleep, lest thou come to poverty. Open thine eyes, and thou shalt be satisfied with bread. And recently, I've been going through some trouble, some tribulation, like, fuck. Like, man. Like big things, too. Okay, it started off with my daughter got in a wreck with my Hyundai. I fixed it. So we got that car going. The water to you, how about Shimmy for that. Then my wife crashed this car, the one I'm in, and I'm driving we haven't been driving it for a while, but I've been using my dad's truck. He was in Mexico, but now he's here. I dropped his truck off on a couple of days ago, and it's been like that. And then not only that, the Lord's been putting a hurt on me, on my body, like my back. Like when it first started, it was a couple of months ago. Like it felt like my leg was going numb, my right leg was going numb when I would wake up, and that scared me. So, I started praying. And I haven't been doing camp this whole time because I'm trying to heal. And, I'm getting better, but still, sometimes it's like, it gets numb. And if I stop moving, that's when it starts hurting. And I figured out that it's because of the sun. Because the sun's not there. I mean, it's not there. Like, the clouds are covering it. It's dark. It's not too cold, but it's not hot like in the summer, like when I'm at my best. And that has to do with all the work I've been doing. Like, seriously. Last year, I've been busting my ass, for Esau, so I could have some bread. And the Lord always comes first. So I've been doing his work. And then YouTube's been taking down my shit. So, when the Lord does things to you, he doesn't do it to everybody the same way. I just peeled out a little bit. So he put me through a lot, but now I'm getting rewarded. I see the rewards. Situations change for me, and it's not so much as a reward, like big money. It's about the situation. So my body's fucked up, right? Because of all the work I've been doing since I was 15. And Issachar has a problem with working hard. But it pays off, right? So when you work hard and you injure your body, that injury stays with you forever. And that's unfortunate. So now it's catching up. I used to be like, man, why are these old people like us saying, oh, it's gonna rain? I know exactly why. And then doctors don't even fucking believe you. But all the work that you do, it will pay off. Like, for example, maybe about a month ago, I went to Corcoran and I was prophesying over there on the roads. And I said it was gonna flood here, like in this area. And I thought it would affect just this area, right? But San Diego's been fucking flooding. Dang. And you could hear that I'm in a sports car. But the thing is, it's jacked up right now. And it's flooding in freaking San Diego, right? So I seen a short, and that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. Wherever the lowest parts that flood, like I showed you, it's gonna flood. And I'm looking at the mountains, and the snow cap is pretty big. The snow cap is pretty big. Like you can visibly see the snow. It doesn't go thick snow all the way around the ridge of the valley, because as I'm driving right now, I'm looking at it. But all the work that you are doing, make sure that you're getting rewarded. Because if you miss the reward and you're just busy, you'll miss a lot of shit. You'll miss it. So there sometimes, and I can tell you from experience, you need to take a break. If you're like fucking 100% just working all the time, you're gonna burn yourself out. And I feel that my body is burnt out, and it's telling me that the Lord is telling me, slow down. So prior to this feeling, your body gets worked up because it knows it's gonna happen. So it's a day by day thing. And so what it says is love not sleep, right? So you can't be like, sleep is when you're not active. So let's think about what happens when you sleep, right? What happens when you're asleep? Like, you miss things. If you're asleep during the day, you miss what happens during the day. And if you're asleep during the night, you miss what happens during the night. So, if it's not profitable, don't do it. So everything you do now should be, stocking up on dried goods, making sure you got fucking fresh water, making sure you know how to start a fire without matches, making sure you know how to fish and hunt, skin, quarter, degut, clean fish. And you got to start opening up your palate. Got to eat different things. Like, I recently started enjoying fish. Salmon. But I had to fucking flavor the fuck out of it. Because, it takes getting used to. So, the work, because it says when you're the sleep, right? We're focusing on the sleep. Don't sleep. Love not sleep, right? You need to sleep, but don't be like, oh man, I'm just gonna take this whole day off and just sleep or rest. During your rest, you're supposed to just relax, right? And it's important to get rest so your body can catch up. And not only that, your brain will repair itself. So, let's say you're you're doing work, right? And all of a sudden you forget something. That's because your brain is overworked, right? And right now, at the job I got, I had to switch over, and the Lord got it for me because my body is done. I can't do what I used to do, weatherization. I can't climb up on a roof and install roof jack or, wind turbines. Can't do shingles. I can't do manual labor because I can't do it. The body won't let me. But the good news is the mind can still work. So I figured out. The first thing you got to do is figure out what needs to happen, and then you pray for it, right? So I was like, man, this needs to happen. I need to find a job in the same company where I can sit down or do less work, period. So I can maintain and make my money and still keep doing the things that I do. One of those things being the work. And then the car crashes. And then another car crashes. And I can't fix it anymore because my back is it's a real problem now. It's a real problem. And that's a real problem for Ishkar. Ishkar always has a problem with their back, right? But you got to do what you got to do. And everybody will have a different situation. Like pick something that you can do where you can provide at least a little bit for your family, and then store some like dry foods. But since, remember, it's going to flood, unless you live like in the hills, keep like plastic containers, Ziploc bags. Keep your shit sealed tight. Man, this car's jacked up. It's making a kind of noise. Keep it in a sealed container so that you can save that, right? Because right now is the time for you. The Lord's giving you signs. Look all around, man. There's war. And that war has involved the United States as of now. Because there's been reports of U.S. soldiers being attacked in Jordan and Syria. And you know what that means? We're close as fuck to the end. So you don't want to be in big trouble before Jacob's trouble starts. So, be smart. Save some shit. Work. Do what you got to do. But figure it out what you got to do. So, and then pray for it. Like I said, I figured that my body is done. I have to have this type of job or else I won't be able to work anymore. And I prayed for it, and then it happened. So the Lord will be with you. And the Lord be with you. Shalom.